The Lord is going to destroy this place for the wickedness, you understand, thereof. Rainbow, Quashaf, a bow. The biblical interpretation of the rainbow is found in the story of Noah. That was right after God killed everybody on the earth. You understand? The Most High used 6 people to repopulate the earth. Noah and his wife was finished repopulating, so he used 6 to 3 sons and their wives to repopulate the earth, and the Lord had to destroy the earth. It sore vexed and sore displeased the Lord about this crazy place. You understand? About the wickedness that was going on down here. You understand? Namely, miscegenation. You understand? Namely, marrying of the other nations or what have you. The Lord saw fit to choose you and to give you his knowledge, wisdom, and understanding on the 7th day. You understand? The descendants of Adam, you understand, fell under the plague of the disobedience that they received when they took upon the knowledge of good and evil. Okay? So let's get back to the rainbow. We'll get Natazal's question shortly. It says, the biblical interpretation of the rainbow is found in the story of Noah, with whom God entered into a covenant that never again would he send a universal deluge, you understand, to destroy the whole inhabited earth. Okay? So with that being said, it's hypocritical, you understand, and foolish that you would tempt God again by being homosexual and then taking his rainbow, you understand, his covenant that he wouldn't destroy the world by water, when there's a famous story in the Bible of the Lord frying 5 cities of homosexuals, you understand? So, like, they just bucking up against the Lord. You understand? It's ridiculous that they would be bucking up against the Lord by taking his promise that he wouldn't destroy the world by water any longer, but he would do it by fire. You understand? They need fire. They need to be burnt again. You understand? To the ground. It's disgusting. You understand? So it says this feature of the flood story is unique in that none of the accounts from Babylon, as the well-known Gilgamesh epic, makes mention of the bow as the covenantal sign. See, so they're already alluding. They're already alluding that the Gilgamesh epic, you understand, was a universal deluge. You understand, meaning that it's recorded in other people's history of a flood. You understand? But the rainbow didn't get over to them, or they forgot about the rainbow. You understand? They got confounded at the Tower of Babel. You understand? You lost heritage, lost knowledge, and everything when that thing went down with you once again trying to raise up against the Most High.
It's like with all of that and the Most High bringing these plagues on America, this is like America with homosexuality, talking again almost like the Tower of Babel, saying raise it, and the Most High gonna bring it down.
That's definitely how Babylon is going to fall because of their wickedness against us. Saying to the Edomites was saying to the Babylonians to raise it. You understand? They was trying to tell them to just burn us to the ground, what have you. So give me Ezekiel 1:28.
Come on, Casa.
Read that.
Ezekiel 1:28. As the appearance of the bow that is in the cloud.
As the appearance of the bow that is in the cloud. Right? Come on. We're talking about the rainbow. As the appearance of the bow in the cloud. Read on.
In the day of rain.
In the day of rain. After it rains, the rainbow appears. Read on.
So was the appearance of the brightness round about.
So was the appearance of the roundabout. Read on.
This was the appearance of the likeness of the glory of the most of Yahweh.
That's right. It says this was the appearance of the likeness of the glory of the Most High. So they saying that the glory of the Lord is like unto a rainbow. You understand? How dare a homosexual, you understand? Just like how dare a Christian pick up this Bible, you understand? This Bible wasn't addressed to you. This Bible don't have anything. That's why you don't do nothing that's in here. You understand? You're not the people in here. You understand? Why would you even pick it up and defile? Why would you try to take the rainbow and use it for something other than what it was for? But this is an appearance of, if you go back and read it, it talks about the rainbow and how it's like the glory of the Lord. But this is in Ezekiel 1 talking about the angels and their ships. Skip back up to 26.
Come, sir. Ezekiel 1 and 26. And above the firmament that was over their heads was the likeness of a throne, as the appearance of a sapphire stone.
That's the classic UFO. You got the ship, and then you got the firmament over their head, with the being sitting in the ship, what have you. You know what I'm saying?
That's the glass.
Yeah, that's the glass, the firmament.
That's funny that you come to this, because that was the question.
Oh yeah, the questions about UFO, so-called chariots of the Lord.
Come, sir. I wanted to know that Ezekiel 1 and 22.
Okay.
22 and
Let's skip up to verse 22 and you read.
Come. Ezekiel chapter 1 verse 22. And the likeness of the firmament upon the heads of the living creature was as the color of a terrible crystal stretched forth over their heads above.
Keep going.
And under the firmament were their wings straight, the one towards the other. Every one had two, which covered on this side, and every one had two, which covered on that side. Slide.
Okay.
On that side, their bodies. So when it said, and under their firmament was wings straight. Okay, so they had the firmament. That was the space bubble on their head.
That was the 22, and the likeness of the firmament upon the heads of the living creatures was as the color of the terrible crystal stretched forth over their heads above.
Wow.
And it says, under the firmament were their wings straight. Okay, so they talking about the wings, right? Anything that look like a man that has wings on is on their back, right? The one toward the other, right? You know how you can take a wing and they will bring it around and to be like this or what have you. You know what I'm saying? It's giving a description of how he looked with these wings. Everyone had two, which covered on this side, and everyone had two, which covered on that side. So it was 4 total wings or what have you. But they had different operations or what have you. One was covering the front, and the other one was covering the back. You know what I'm saying? I wish somebody would draw it, you understand? I'm looking for somebody to get the drawing, you understand? And put it out there. And there was a voice from the firmament that was over their heads when they stood and let down their wings, okay? So you could hear something coming from the ship that was communicating between them and their ships. Verse 26, and above the firmament that was over their heads was the likeness of a throne as the appearance of a sapphire stone. And upon the likeness of the throne was the likeness as the appearance of a man above upon it. So he was seeing in the ship, somebody riding in the ship. You understand? And there was, it says, and above the firmament, there was over their heads was the likeness of a throne, right? They sitting down in the ship with the firmament above their head, and upon the likeness of the throne was the likeness as the appearance of a man. So a man sitting on the throne in the ship with the firmament over top of him. It says of a man above upon it. So he's sitting upon the throne, you understand, in this ship that was flying. Verse 27, and I saw as the color of amber, as the appearance of fire round about within it, from the appearance of his loins even upward, and from the appearance of his loins even downward, I saw, as it were, the appearance of fire, and it had brightness round about it. That was a bad ship. That was a bad ship that he had, you understand? That ship was off the damn chain. It had fire shooting out of the bottom of the ship and everything, what have you. So give us stuff. Lord in Christ, get your questions ready. All right? Most High in Christ. So let me go back up where you left off. Go to 24.
Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 24. And when they went, I heard the noise of their wings, like the noise of great waters, as the voice of the Almighty, the voice of speech, as the noise of an host. When they stood, they let down their wings.
You understand? Just think of a flock of birds, you understand? They in formation or what have you. And they sound like a great waters. You understand? You can hear the power in them and the voice of speech, thunderings and lightnings and screams and hollers or what have you. Okay? That thing right there was going off. You seeing this multitude of ships, you understand, with these beings on it, what have you. Keep reading.
Verse 25. And there was a voice from the firmament that was over their heads, when they stood and had let down their wings.
Meaning that they on the ground, you understand, and they when they was on the ground, they could hear the voice, or there was a communication between their ships and them while they was on the ground. Read it again.
Verse 25. And there was a voice from the firmament that was over their heads.
You understand? So over their heads, they are on the earth, but over their heads, when they was down, they could communicate with the ships. You understand? Huh?
Like a loudspeaker, talking to them or something?
Yeah, it was like a remote control type thing that was going on. You could tell there was some kind of form of communication or speech or light that was coming down in reference to those ships that were up there. You understand? While they were down. Keep going.
And there was a voice from the firmament that was over their heads, when they stood and had let down their wings.
You understand? They had stood and let down their wings, and they was down here. You understand? Angels walking down here amongst us in reference to whatever it is that the Lord gave them orders to come down here and do. Not to sleep with your woman. You understand? None of that. You understand? No, the guys and the guys ain't spying to try to come and sleep with your woman. That's impossible. You understand? That's just some evil Negro, like R. Kelly.
Imagine conception.
Or the Immaculate Conception garbage that they teach you. You understand? You'll know why. You understand? It won't be a mystery to you. Okay? Keep going.
Verse 26. And above the firmament that was over their heads was the likeness of a throne.
Okay, so in the sky, they see in the throne, right? Keep going.
As the appearance of a sapphire stone.
So it was like a sapphire stone, like a blue chair. Picture it. Keep going.
And upon the likeness of the throne was the likeness as the appearance of a man above upon it.
So they seen, you understand, in the firmament, a man riding on a throne, like he's sitting in a chair.
Okay.
You understand, a blue chair or what have you. He got the firmament over top of him, and you see a man sitting in the spacecraft flying around.
That's the control room.
They actually seeing him in the thing, in the chariot.
In the cockpit.
Yeah, in the cockpit.
But you talking about an angel up there describing.
Yes, this is describing the angels and their operations when they make moves. No sweat.
Verse 27, and I saw as the color of amber, as the appearance of fire around about within it.
You understand? So round about and within it, they had a color of fire, a yellowish, orangish color or what have you that was engulfing and around about this vehicle as it was flying. Keep going.
From the appearance of his loins even upward, and from the appearance of his loins even downward. I saw as it were the appearance of fire, and it was brightness around about.
You understand? So it was like a blue throne, you understand, with a firmament on it, but round about it was as it was fire. It was shooting out all of the sides of this daggone, this chariot that he was seeing. Keep going.
And the appearance of the boat that is in the cloud in the day of rain, so was the appearance of the brightness about it. This was the appearance of the likeness of the glory of the Lord.
So once again, they are comparing the rainbow with the glory of the Most High. You understand? The likeness of the glory of the Most High. It's the brightness of his coming. You understand? How you can't look him in the face. You understand? All that good stuff about the Most High. It's saying that their ships had that appearance or what have. They were so, rocking, you understand, that you hardly would want to look at it because it was just so bright and powerful, you understand, loud and, dominate when you would see it. Go ahead.
And when I saw it, I fell upon my face, and I heard the voice of one that spake.
You understand? So Ezekiel fell on his face when he saw that damn shit. He was like, oh, hell. Like he caught a glimpse of that. Like, oh, man, he got down. Get down on the floor. You understand? You got to get down because what's coming, you don't want none of this. You automatically and instinctively understood what time it was. You know what I'm saying? So that's one in particular. Of course, you can start up a little bit further to get more clarification on what else he saw. That was just the one part. You understand? It starts all the way back up in verse 4, where he gets the description. Were you solid on that? Or you needed some more? Yeah, I was just telling the brother before he came in, I'm just so sick of June. I'm like sick of June, like I'm sick of goddamn November and December with Thanksgiving and Christmas or what have you. The gay month and the thievery, the brazen armed robbery of the so-called homosexual to take the rainbow and to make it there, try to make it there. It was disgusting. The whole damn month. You understand? I wanted to get off social media. You know how you want to turn off the radio because you keep hearing they bumping jingle bells and all that old garbage. You understand? Every goddamn commercial is Christmas, happy Merry Christmas. You understand? My goodness, all that. You coming over to Mama's house for Thanksgiving and all that. Lord have mercy. It was just beyond recognition. Meanwhile, you understand? Meanwhile, in the Roman Catholic Church in Washington, D.C., they released the records of how many priests that they had been covering up. You understand? All the molestation and charges that these priests had been doing in these churches. You understand? That Roman Catholic Church over there in D.C. You understand? Many cases, you understand, of people that they were just shipping off to different locations or what have you. Question.
I think it's 269 of them that he found.
269, that's light, you understand? Because, you understand, they not even counting all of them. Question.
Yes, sir. Wasn't that the covenant that the Most High made to say he wasn't going to kill the earth by flooding more?
Exactly. I was telling the brother how it's hypocritical.
He turned into a thing, like,
yeah, you understand? Like he already destroyed 5 cities of homosexuals with fire. He destroyed the cities, burnt down the cities with fire. And so when he make a covenant with us, saying that he ain't gonna flood the earth to get rid of the wickedness no more, but he gonna do it with fire, they take that as we gonna just throw it in your face, Most High. We gonna throw it in your face. He gonna judge you.
How wicked is that?
Yeah, that's wicked. That's I was so tired of June. You understand? I'm so happy to see July the 1st. It ain't even funny. You understand? I wish they would die. Just die. My goodness. So, with that being said, give me Revelations 4 and 3. One last scripture on the rainbow.
Revelation 4 and 3, sir?
Yes.
Revelations 4 and 3. And he said that was to look upon, there are like a jasper and like a sardine stone. And there was a rainbow round about the throne, in sight like unto an arrow. And emerald. Keep going, sir.
No, that was basically it. So somebody break that down for me.
That's okay.
Say it again.
That's all from 4 and 1, sir.
Sure.
This is Revelation 4 and 1. After this I looked, and behold, a door was opened in heaven. And the voice which I heard was as if it came from a trumpet talking with me.
This is John the Revelator having another vision. After this, I looked, and behold, a door was opened in heaven. He's seeing up in the heaven, and he see a door open, right? And the first voice which I heard was as it were of a trumpet. So the voice sounded as a trumpet. You understand? The voice that he heard is coming from the door. Read on, talking with me.
Which said, come up hither, and I will show thee these things which must come hereafter.
You got to read every word. It just says
Which
things
must be
which must be hereafter. Most High in Christ. Go ahead.
And immediately I was in the spirit. And behold, a throne was set in heaven, and one sat on the throne. It's Revelation 4 and 3, sir. And he that sat was to look upon like a jasper and a sardine stone.
He that sat was to look upon
Like a jasper.
Keep going.
Like a jasper and a sardine stone.
Okay. Something, just dazzling. Jasper and sardine stone or what have you. He that was sitting on the stone. So he's seeing behind those doors in this vision of somebody sitting on the stone. Keep going.
And there was a rainbow round about the throne.
And there was a rainbow around the Lord's throne. Keep going.
And light looked unto a jasper, unto an emerald. And round about the throne were 24 seats. And upon the seats I saw 24
Elders.
sitting. So like I said, 24 elders sitting.
Okay, so it's telling after, this is just like the Most High setup. You understand? His throne, glorious as hell. He got like a rainbow around the damn throne. It'll tell you later on, he got fire shooting out of the throne. He got the 24 elders, you understand? On his sides, he got the beasts, you understand? The elders is taking off their crowns and throwing them on the ground in front of him, saying, it's just a scene going on up there. It's a scene going on. Yahweh sitting on the right-hand side, you understand? The other angels reporting, you understand? Other angels bringing the prayers on the smoke from the incense that we send up, you understand? Like it's a glorious thing that's going on in the fourth dimension that we can't see.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're